6 figures left. There, 6 figures left. So we're gonna roll a d6, and we're gonna find out who we're gonna open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it up. Alright, here's the d6. Let's roll her up. 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Omega Sentinel. Alright, here she is, Omega Sentinel. Can't read it in Krakoan yet, but I'm gonna just go with it because I don't have the Wing Ding decoder ring yet. And yeah, you can trademark that. So yeah, here she is in all her Sentinel glory. Again, beautiful face sculpt. Lots of little doohickeys and toys in there, and she comes with the torso of the Tri-Sentinel. Here's the side art. Again, looks like Pepe Larraz, lifted right from the book. So, harnessing the power of the enhanced sensors, flight, and nanite regeneration, the Omega Sentinel dispatches enemies with ease. So, from what I gleaned off the internet and like Wiki and the Marvel 616, she actually used to be a relatively good, or let's say ally of the Xmen, because I guess it rides the line of good and bad. It's just philosophy. I guess she was a good friend of the Xmen at one point, and she fell into Sentinel hood. So I will add more of the story and a little bit of her stats as usual in the description. But yeah, not much more to the box. Let's crack her open. Okay, here she is, Omega Sentinel outside the box, and she comes with various accessories and toys here. These look like her, I guess her hands transform into blasters, so that's kind of cool. This has a good amount of detail. I think you customizers can go to town on these little guns because there's lots of little nooks and crannies. I don't know, I might attempt to paint this guy. Looks like more my skill level of getting maybe at least the blaster part a little bit of color. That would have been nice if it came factory with a little bit of color, but that's okay. I can give it a shot. And this head, replacement head, doesn't have a lot of context in my opinion, because having read the graphic novel, I don't recall her wearing this disguise or whatever with the hair. Might have to read it again. Maybe it was in the background somewhere, but yeah, this Harlequin looking hairstyle. It looks pretty cool, but like no context for it, and that I can recall. And of course, it comes with the Tri-Sentinel body, so you can have an idea of how tall this guy is going to be. So quite tall. And I'm actually surprised this came with her, considering that, I mean, you get a lot of kit already, as the Brits would say, with just her. Wolverine doesn't have a piece, so maybe they assume that Wolverine would be a standalone. People will just buy him anyway. But yeah, I think they could have gotten away with putting this in the Wolverine package. Let me just see if he's handy. Yeah, see, he didn't come with anything, but whatever. I still wanted Wolverine anyway, so it was a given. Not that I don't have enough Wolverine figures at the moment. Like, that's one figure I could probably pare down, but I digress. So yeah, let's take a quick look at her. Okay, I went ahead and removed the arm. As you can see, it's quite unique. The arm, or let's say where it dislocates, is right at the bicep, because this is an entire arm setup. So right at the elbow is where we have the clicky part, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen that yet. And there is a ball joint. I want to be sure that I don't bend it the wrong way, so there's that. And let's see what else. Yeah, good. This will do the same thing, and they're interchangeable, which is kind of cool. You can decide if you want her to be Mega Man or whatever this is. Yeah, let's take a quick look at articulation while we have her ready. Oh yeah, side note, unlike Marvel Girls figure, she's a little bit on the lighter side. Oops, sorry about that. A little bit on the lighter side, more congruent with the, the other Marvel lady bodies, a little on the lighter side. But the plastic itself seems less rubbery, a little bit more sturdy. So let's look at the articulation, shall we? Okay, so head goes all the way back like that. Since she's bald, there's a lot of movement. You can look down quite a bit. Not a lot of side tilt at all. But obviously she can look more free than some of the figures with the hair. Arms can only go out about that far because of these pauldrons, but her arms do go all the way around. You have this, since her replacement arms come up to the bicep, you got a lot of movement. I would be careful of these little joints because they seem a little stiff out of the box. Her normal arm obviously can do the same thing as this, but you do have a wrist pivot and it can turn all the way around. Unlike Marvel Girl, her torso is cut up above by the rib cage, so you have a ball joint there. So reminiscent of the G.I. Joe ones that are coming out, which is cool. I like that kind of movement and posability. Her leg goes all the way forward, but then it does a little turn to the side, and that will, this will be affected, her butt's affecting that shape of movement. We do have a thigh cut right there, so she can twist. Double jointed knee, and this time pinless. See? Very cool. I like that look. And let's see what else we got. We got rocker, goes forward and back, and a little bit side to side, and this time the stand peg is on the back, on the heel, unlike Marvel Girls, which is on the front toe. And again, small feet. So I don't know if this is a trend. I guess we'll see when we get Moira. It looks pretty cool just standing there. Alright, let's pop in this Harley Quinn-like head. So yeah, when the Harley Quinn-like head is in place, obviously less range of motion because of that hair, but still looks cool. Like I don't know if you've read some of the older X-Men comics. She kind of looks like when Typhoid Mary was taking on the X-Men. And what else? A little bit of Goblin Queen feel to it with the hair. But yeah, again, I don't know the context of this style. Leave a note in the comments if you know. I probably won't get to it before I finish this video. So there's that. Well, thanks for watching this quick review. Omega's pretty OP in the series, so not to sound like a commercial for House of X, but it really did blow me away. Really fun installment for the X-Men, and she's a badass. I don't even want to say bad, just the opposite opinion of what the X-Men are doing. But it's an X-Men comic, so it's many layers. So yeah, check it out, and definitely pick these figures up. I think they're probably one of the better ones out there at the moment. I mean, her sculpt is great. Again, with the real face ID, whatever they call it, and the paint looks great. Yeah, pretty tight. I really like it a lot. It doesn't really need much, or I don't really desire too much on this figure, other than, you know, maybe painting the inside of this Mega Man style gun here that she has. I'm really excited to start building the Sentinel, though. I didn't think I wanted it, like I said before, but now more and more it's looking pretty awesome, and he's going to be really tall. Anyway, thanks again for joining me. Hope you're enjoying this series. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Stay Otakutive. Peace.